so today we're going to be doing a really exciting project. So many of you submitted your ideas to my Facebook and Twitter like I asked you last week, and I've seen every single one of them. You guys had fantastic ideas. I've gotten so inspired, and it was so hard for me to pick the winners, so I ended up picking 2 winners instead of 1. And you guys kind of actually inspired me to do a slightly different DIY than what you had originally asked, but I really hope that you like it. The first one was Bella. She sent me this beautiful picture of a Balenciaga shirt, and she said that it can be done in clutch form. So that just kind of sparked an idea that I should take a print like that, like a print from a magazine, and put it on a clutch. And then my next winner was Anne-Marie Bobby, and she said that she loves the Phillip Lim comic book inspired sweaters, and I decided to take that comic pop art type of design and actually put it on a clutch as well. So for this project, you're going to need a couple of things. You might skip this whole step of making the actual clutch if you already have a white clutch that you want to use. So get a piece of vinyl. Mine is a little bit thicker, so it's going to be a little harder to sew. So make sure you find like as thinner of a vinyl piece as possible. You can definitely get them at your local craft store. I got all of the stuff at Joann's, which is a fabric store, so make sure to check it out. So I have a piece of white vinyl, and also if you want to have lining, you don't have to, but I really like to kind of make my clutches really nice, like so they look like store-bought. So I have a piece of polka dot lining, and I think it's really cute because it kind of ties in with the whole comic book pop art theme, so I'm going to use that. And then I have a pair of sharp great scissors to cut through my vinyl carefully. And right here I have the Mod Podge glass luster, and what this is going to do, it's actually very, very important for this project. We're going to cover our print and our design on the clutch, and this is really going to seal it, make it waterproof, and add a beautiful shine. So you could technically even put paper, like actual paper designs on your clutch, and as long as you covered it with the Mod Podge, you're going to be just fine. And let's get started. You're also going to need a zipper, and this one's 12 inches, and a design iron-on transfer paper. So the measurements of the clutch are entirely up to you. My measurements are just an inch on each side longer than the zipper, and the zipper is 12 inches. And now I'm just going to neatly cut my sides to make sure that they're very neat. For the lining, I cut the lining and left about an inch on the sides, so it's easier to sew. And now I'm folding my clutch, and I'm going to secure it with some needles to make sure that it's nice and secure when I sew it. And if you're hand sewing it, a guideline might be a good idea. And if you don't know how to hand stitch, it's actually very easy, and I'm showing you right here. You just go back with your needle right when you started and just pull it through. It's very simple, and it really looks like machine sewn. You just need a little bit of practice. Now I'm gonna take my pins out, and I just basically stitched it on both sides like one line, and now I'm going to trim the edge, making sure it's very neat because I'm not going to seal it in any way, and it's vinyl, so it's not gonna fray or anything. And now I'm just going to fold it inside out, and I think it's turning out pretty good. It's gonna be a little bit fluffy, but you're gonna see the solution to that. We're actually going to iron it, but make sure you lose it on a very, very, very low setting because vinyl is made out of plastic, so it will melt. So after that, just put a book while it's hot and a weight, and that will take care of the shape. So now I'm just going to neatly sew on the zipper the same way that I sewed the sides of the clutch, and that's it. It's literally the easiest clutch ever. So now for the cutouts, and I'm gonna have these templates on my blog, and my blog will be linked down below. I'm just kind of measuring and creating a little collage for my clutch, and now I'm just folding it over and loosely drawing where I will be cutting. And this is entirely up to you how you want to do it. If you want to do it the same way, it's up to you. And I'm just gonna cut it and place it on my clutch the way I want it to look like. It's very important. Make sure that you use this exact same brand of transfer paper, or else it's not going to work. It's not going to be strong enough for the vinyl, and that is for dark shirts. So it does peel off. It's not sticky, but you will have to iron it with a medium heat setting over a cotton t-shirt or just a cotton cloth. So just press firmly a couple of times and it should be on. Just make sure that it's on. If it's not, apply more heat. So I'm just taking my decoupage and applying it on the clutch. And I actually really like how they look together. Or you could just put your comic book print without the letters if you wanted to. So now I'm going to take my Mod Podge and apply a very thin layer. Okay, so I just finished making the clutch. I ended up actually combining the two ideas into one. I took the Balenciaga t-shirt with a Phillip Lim clutch and actually combined it into one. So I think it turned out really cool. As you can see here, the comic book print is on one side combined with a magazine print. I actually took this from a vintage Vogue magazine edition, and I am pretty pleased with how it turned out. This is really cool. So I hope that you enjoyed this week's DIY Runway. Please continue submitting your ideas, and I'll make sure to pick a winner and feature your idea in the next episode. I love you guys. Bye.